I feel like my muscle is twisted under my ribs.
Now, as you've probably noticed, Elaine Hendrix and Alan Bersten are not here.
The doctor has said with a day or two of rest, I should be able to continue, and that's exactly what I want to do. I want to dance. I want to keep doing this. Please vote for us, because I want to see you next week.
What if the brightest stage of your life suddenly became the scene of your greatest struggle? Imagine pouring your heart and soul into a dream, only to have it snatched away in a single agonizing moment, not by a judge's score, but by a sudden crippling pain. For one of Hollywood's most recognizable faces, this nightmare became a shocking reality, broadcast live to a stunned nation. This is the story of what really happened to Elaine Hendrix, a story far more complex and inspiring than a simple headline could ever reveal. The air in the Dancing with the Stars ballroom was electric, thick with anticipation. Sequins glittered under the hot lights, the audience buzzed with energy, and another night of spectacular performances was about to unfold. But as the hosts, Alfonso Ribeiro and Julianne Hough, took center stage, their usual upbeat energy was replaced by a somber, serious tone. The music quieted. A hush fell over the crowd. Elaine Hendrix, the fiery actress who had been a surprising contender for the Mirrorball Trophy, was not there. The hosts announced she had suffered a sudden medical emergency and had been rushed to the hospital. The news landed like a bombshell. Confusion turned to concern as fans immediately began to wonder what could have gone so wrong, so fast. Her partner, the talented Alan Bersten, stood alone under the spotlight, his expression a mixture of worry and heartbreak. A solitary figure on the dance floor where they were meant to shine together. Just as wild speculation began to spread, a video feed flickered to life on the giant screens. It was Elaine, broadcasting from a sterile, impersonal hospital room. The contrast was jarring. Gone was the glamorous makeup and elaborate costume. In their place was a simple hospital gown and a face etched with pain and exhaustion. Yet through it all, her spirit remained unbroken. She spoke directly to her fans, her voice trembling but firm, explaining the terrifying sequence of events. She revealed she'd been nursing a painful rib injury, but that morning, during their final rehearsal, her body had staged a full-scale rebellion. The pain, she described, wasn't just bad, it was paralyzing. Her muscles seized, she couldn't move, she couldn't breathe. It was a moment of sheer terror, and the production team had no choice but to call for an ambulance. Her message was a raw, vulnerable glimpse into a performer's worst nightmare. But it was also a promise that she wasn't giving up. This devastating moment wasn't a fluke, a random twist of fate. Its origins could be traced back to a single, breathtaking performance weeks earlier. During the show's Defying Gravity night, Elaine and Alan performed a technically demanding and physically punishing routine inspired by the musical Wicked. She soared through the air, embodying the spirit of the song. But in one of those high-flying moments, something in her ribs gave way. She felt a sharp, searing pain, but adrenaline is a powerful force. She pushed through, finishing the routine with a smile that masked the agony she was in. She didn't complain. She didn't make excuses. She simply soldiered on, a true warrior in the ballroom. But that injury was a ticking time bomb, silently waiting for the moment when the pressure was highest to finally detonate. The full, gut-wrenching truth of that morning was laid bare when the show aired the camera footage from their final rehearsal. It was difficult to watch. The video showed Elaine and Alan moving in perfect sync, their connection and chemistry undeniable. They were in the middle of a complex, beautiful lift when it happened. You can see the shift in an instant. Her body goes rigid. A look of confusion, then pure agony, flashes across her face. She collapses into Alan's arms, not with the grace of a dancer, but with the dead weight of someone whose body has completely betrayed them. The footage continued, showing her sobbing uncontrollably, gasping for air as Alan tried to comfort her, his own face a mask of panic and helplessness. The sound of her cries echoed in the empty studio as medics rushed in, a stark and brutal reminder of the incredible physical risks these performers take every single week. For Alan Bersten, it was more than just losing a partner. It was a deeply personal and emotional blow. In a subsequent interview, he was visibly distraught, his voice cracking as he recounted the ordeal. He described the terrifying feeling of her body seizing up and the utter powerlessness he felt as she cried out in pain. A professional dancer's first instinct is to protect their partner, and in that moment, he felt he had failed. He spoke of his profound admiration for her strength and her work ethic, and his voice filled with emotion as he confessed his fear that this injury might not just end their time on the show, but could jeopardize her dream of dancing altogether. His tears weren't for a lost competition, they were for a friend who was suffering. The judging panel, often the source of tough love and sharp critiques, was united in their heartfelt support for Elaine. Carrie Ann Inaba, herself no stranger to chronic pain and health struggles, was moved to tears. She spoke of Elaine's incredible spirit, her warrior-like mentality, and the vibrant energy she brought to the ballroom. Guest judge Cheryl Burke, a legendary Dancing with the Stars pro, offered a unique perspective. She understood, better than anyone, the immense physical sacrifice the show demands. She spoke about dancing through injuries, about the pressure to perform no matter what, and she commended Elaine for having the courage to finally listen to her body. Their words were a warm embrace from the DWTS family, a clear message that her health and well-being were all that mattered. This dramatic exit from the dance floor was a public spectacle, but it was far from the first time Elaine has put her body on the line for her art. Throughout her decades-long career, she's quietly amassed a history of on-set injuries, a testament to her commitment and fearless approach to her roles. From performing her own stunts in action-packed thrillers to enduring the physical strain of period costumes and demanding choreography, she has always been an actress who dives in headfirst. These hidden battles paint a picture of a performer with a relentless work ethic and a pain tolerance that is nothing short of extraordinary. Her injury in the ballroom wasn't a sign of weakness. It was the culmination of a lifetime of pushing her physical limits. Beyond the glitz of Hollywood and the demanding world of acting, there exists another, even more passionate version of Elaine Hendrix, the fierce animal rights activist. For years, she has been one of the most vocal and dedicated advocates in the entertainment industry, using her considerable platform to fight for the voiceless. She doesn't just lend her name to a cause. She is on the front lines, attending protests, lobbying politicians, and working directly with rescue organizations. Her dedication is absolute, and she's never been afraid to engage in controversial debates or challenge powerful institutions in the name of animal welfare. It reveals a core of steel within her, a deep-seated conviction to fight for what she believes is right, no matter the cost. Of course, for millions around the world, Elaine Hendrix is permanently etched in their minds as one of cinema's most iconic antagonists, Meredith Blake from the 1998 classic, The Parent Trap. For a long time, being known as the villain who tried to come between Dennis Quaid and Natasha Richardson was a complex legacy. But in a brilliant turn, Elaine has fully embraced the character in recent years, largely thanks to a new generation on social media. Platforms like TikTok have recontextualized Meredith, not as a wicked stepmother, but as a young, ambitious, and stylish career woman who was simply wronged. Elaine has leaned into this cultural reappraisal with humor and grace, sharing behind-the-scenes stories and playfully engaging with fans, solidifying Meredith Blake and herself as a timeless pop culture legend. While she may have played a character determined to break up a family, in real life, Elaine has been the glue that holds many friendships together. She's known for forming deep, lasting bonds on set, none more famous than her enduring friendship with her Parent Trap co-stars, Lisa Ann Walter, who played the beloved Nanny Chessie, and even Dennis Quaid. Their off-screen chemistry and continued affection for one another after all these years offer a heartwarming glimpse behind the Hollywood curtain. These genuine connections, forged in the collaborative chaos of filmmaking, speak volumes about her character, proving that behind the sharp-witted actress is a loyal and deeply caring friend. Navigating a career that spans several decades in Hollywood is no small feat, and it inevitably comes with its share of challenges. Elaine has had to weather the storms of industry changes, the relentless scrutiny of the tabloid press, and the pervasive rumor mill that churns through celebrity lives. She has handled these pressures with a remarkable sense of poise and integrity, always focusing on the work and refusing to get drawn into the petty dramas. Her longevity in such a fickle business is a testament to her talent, her professionalism, and her unshakable sense of self. She has proven that it is possible to build a lasting career on your own terms, without sacrificing your principles. Her incredible success feels almost predestined now, but her path to stardom was anything but easy. Before she was walking red carpets, Elaine was a young, aspiring artist from Tennessee, facing a mountain of obstacles. She moved to Los Angeles with big dreams but little else, taking on odd jobs to make ends meet while enduring a seemingly endless string of auditions and rejections. There were moments of profound doubt, times when the dream felt impossibly far away. But her Southern grit, combined with an undeniable talent and a refusal to take no for an answer, kept her going. This untold story of her early years, of her grit and determination, makes her eventual success all the more compelling and inspiring. Beyond the characters she plays and the causes she champions, there is the woman herself, witty, intelligent, and fiercely independent. In interviews, she speaks with an eloquence and self-awareness that is both refreshing and captivating. She discusses her love of classic literature, her passion for political engagement, and her philosophies on living a meaningful life. She possesses a sharp sense of humor and a deep well of empathy, qualities that have endeared her to colleagues and fans alike. She is a woman of substance, a multifaceted individual whose depth and complexity far exceed any single role she's ever played. So, where does Elaine Hendrix go from here? Her journey on Dancing with the Stars may have ended prematurely, but her story is far from over. The recovery process has been arduous, a grueling regimen of physical therapy and mental fortitude. But she has faced it with the same determination that has defined her entire life. She has several exciting new projects on the horizon, a clear signal that she is ready to return to the screen stronger than ever. Her experience in the ballroom, while physically devastating, ultimately became a powerful public display of her own resilience. It was a painful chapter, but it was not the end of the book. Ultimately, the story of Elaine Hendrix's time on Dancing with the Stars is not a tragedy of what could have been. It is a powerful saga of a woman's incredible strength in the face of sudden adversity. She showed the world that even when your body fails you, your spirit can remain unbreakable. Her journey is a testament to the power of resilience, a poignant reminder that true victory isn't always about holding a trophy, but about rising again after a fall. As she steps back into the spotlight, healed and ready for her next act, we are left to wonder, what new heights will this incredible woman dare to conquer?